G-Idle debuted in May 2018 with their self-produced album I Am. Soyun wrote and composed their first title track Lata Ta, which got really popular, so they decided to go with Soyun as their main producer, and it is definitely helping them. Being a self-produced idol already give them edge on their peers. On top of that, they produce good songs, hence they are thriving in this competition. Soyun is a very talented artist and is the most credited fourth-gen female idol with over 70 creditions. Soyun is the only female idol to write a whole mini album all by herself. And frankly speaking, Soyun is the backbone of G Idol. Yes, other girls are extremely talented and popular, but what makes their group unique is Soyun's composition and songwriting skills, which made them popular in the first place. We already know extremely talented or popular since pre-debut Lightsome is hardly making it without any good producer. That being said, with Soyun as main producer, she has a very clear idea in her mind how she wants to go with her career. From her concepts to music composition, she does everything all by herself, which creates a problem called unfair line distribution. Soyun is their main producer. She knows their voices. And G-Idol has a very versatile vocal line. So she knows what line is best for their vocal tone and she gives them that accordingly. And members also choose the line they want to sing. Nonetheless, the main producer, which is Soyun in this case, always have an idea in mind how she wants the song to be. And she must have a lot of say in this. And while Soyun is a writing genius, she also has this slight bias towards certain members. Although most of the time this makes the song unique and enjoyable, but visibly more vocally talented members like Miyeon get a very short amount of time to show their talent. To to further explain my point, she once showed in BTS video how she records everything in her member's voice and she was having most difficulty in mimicking Miyeon's voice, which is her main vocal, which actually cleared my doubts. I don't think there is any conscious attempt to exclude Miyeon, but what Soyeon's produced doesn't really fit her voice, or as such, Soyeon doesn't think it suits her. And the killing part most of the time goes to Minnie or Shuhua. The other problem almost always comes with Shuhua. She's having the least amount of lines since their debut. It improved during AO and Line era, but haven't been very good during their recent comebacks. Even with one member leaving, she didn't have any significant part in Tomboy. By significant part, I mean a verse that is solely hers. That ending part, la la la, was iconic, but those were not vocal parts. This again is mostly due to the creative choices. Shwa has the widest range among the members, and she is good at doing those iconic sound effects. Soyun gives her most of those parts and distribute lines with other members so it gets somewhat equal time wise. But another thing that is worth mentioning is a lot of the time Shwa don't get more line is that she feel pressured. So she wants to do good even if it is for few seconds. Because I understand that being idle and facing all those people on stage is extremely challenging, especially if you are an introvert or have stage phobia, which I think is somewhat present in her. That's why I'll rather prefer her not to get pressurized on stage and enjoy whatever the amount of lines she has. You might argue that she is an idol, she chose to be here and she worked hard for this stage. But for the moment, for her safety and mental health, let's be happy with whatever she has or she feels comfortable with. Giving her more lines might turn into a nightmare for her. So let's be content with her slow growth and be patient. She might have less chances as a soloist because of that, but not everyone grows on the same rate. There is no doubt there is a huge line distribution issue going on with G Idol since their debut, and no matter what we say, it's not getting better. But we should also keep in mind that Soyun treat her work as an art, and artists are picky about their creation, which is exactly what she is doing most of the time. Yes, she can get better, and even Neverland should strive for that, which they never do because they always take it personally. But as far as the scene is going, this is not going to change anytime soon.